This is Classic FM.
I was brought up to accept that Sibelius's music was at the heart of what music had to offer. The Germanic countries have a completely opposite view. The British public took Sibelius's music to their heart very, very early on in the 20th century. As they did in North America, he was top of a poll in the 1930s in New York for who was your favourite symphonist, above Beethoven.
That's fascinating.
Isn't
I didn't
it?
know that, yeah.
And we've already done a cycle, despite what Norman Lebrecht thinks, we've already done a cycle at the Hallé of all his symphonies and much other music that is never done. Pieces for voices and orchestra, songs, or one soloist and a chorus in orchestra. They're marvellous pieces. And actually Finnish, although a strange language, is not so hard for English people to get a feel of because it has quite simple, repetitive rules. The accent is always on the first syllable, for instance. The vowels are quite open and clear. So I must do another cycle of Sibelius symphonies in the right moment. He has an anniversary coming up, which I don't mind if we don't follow. We don't do it then. I think anniversaries tend to be attractively painted bandwagons onto which everybody jumps. And it helps people who write and sell tickets to sort of focus the public. But I don't think one should be too slave to them. I love his music. And I've now, as I say, conducted all the symphonies and much other else of his music besides. But there is so much that we haven't played. And I think for the public, it's very important to have a chance to listen to Sibelius's music repeatedly, not every year, but every few years. There should be a feeling of, that's Seventh Symphony, or, gosh, I've never heard the Fourth before. It's strange, isn't it? That it needs to be repeated and brought to people.
Yes.
And I think the orchestra feel a great sense of connection with his music, and that they do it really well, and they know that it's music to be taken seriously.
This is Classic FM.